morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on what time zone you're in or what time I'm watching this video. Why did I do that in an English accent? I have no idea, but it sounded like it was going to be right, and I just went with it. Here we are, we're back with What Went Wrong, and many of you suggested that this is the song to go to for Ren and Sam. And so here I am, excited, because these two are a magical pair, very much like Chinchilla and Ren. It's just, they seem to jive so well, and their chemistry is amazing. Hope you're all doing fantastic, love you all. Let's get into it, shall we? Ooh, okay, right out the gate, I'm really enjoying that vibe. It was like that. It was like the lullaby sound in the back. You know, the xylophone. Dun, 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 dun. Almost like we're falling. Actually, Sam kind of looks like he's falling asleep. But also, I'm assuming that was Sam's vocals in the background. I thought it was The Weeknd for a second there. That was so clean. Weeknd's vocals are amazing, and Sam is obviously capable of hitting the same notes and same range. Oh man! All right, let's go. Let's go.
It was a Friday night, not sure what I've taken, but I'm high tonight. There was a subtle shaking in my left and right. Got confused, mistaken, stuck in the matrix. Then my best friend says to me,
"Oh, stuck in the matrix." Like you're not even feeling like you're there. You're feeling like you're in an illusion, like everything's fake. I really like that. But he was saying basically like he's done a couple things, probably a lot of drugs, probably alcohol. We saw a bunch of bottles on the table. And all that's kind of added up, and maybe he took too much too fast, and so now he's kind of losing sight of what is real, what is going on. He lost track of what's left and right, kind of mixed them up. So he was saying, "Oh, that's cool. I like that a lot."
Hey boy, why you faded on the sofa? Let's blow this joint. Bring yourself out of the coma and tow this joint. And we'll jump into your car, put the pedal to the floor, bruv. Don't disappoint.
Bro, oh no, okay, this is one of those. Yo, this is the type of friend that, like, you know, they don't know when to quit, and they keep thinking they can do whatever. They feel like Superman, because everyone feels like they can keep doing whatever they want until the time comes where the consequences get paid. And usually the people like this, like, encourage the people around them to kind of, like, do crazy stuff when they're very out of it, and you can see Sam is completely out of it. We even saw, like, the way Sam's visual was taken, there was a very slow pace to it, like the slow rising up to Sam. It's almost like he was coming out of his fade, right? And that's what the camera panned up for. And the movement of the camera was super slow, kind of following him a little bit. And then we turned to Ren, and there's like cuts in the camera. There's like these angles, there's movement. It's kind of almost like jostling, right? It's crazy. And the energy is kind of mimicked by those two. So Sam's very lethargic, kind of laid back. But Ren is like kind of like hopped up, really excited, high energy. But he's recommending things that you really shouldn't do. And please, anyone out there, if you've ever drank, smoked, whatever it is, do not get behind the wheel of a car, because that is not a good combo. You are not ready to drive, and you shouldn't be driving. But my God, it's this type of person, like the person that Ren is right now. It's like that's the person that recommends the crazy shit, and then stuff gets real bad. And then that's the person that takes off first. You know what I mean? Like they're the person like they'll be like, "Yeah, I'll be by your side. Let's go do this." And then they're gone, and you have no idea where they went when shit hits the fan. And like he told him to drive, so like maybe they might hit someone, like a pedestrian or something, and then like kind of like, you know, like I Know What You Did Last Summer. That's the movie name, where they hit someone and then there's like that guy that kind of hunts them down after. Man, that's the kind of vibe I'm getting. But this is exactly what the kind of energy that Ren has right now. That like enabler that recommends the bad stuff. And let's just take a look at the camera, like the slow pan up into Ren. Let's watch that. His vocals, I love it.
it was a Friday night, not sure what I've taken, but I'm high tonight. There was a subtle shaking in my left and right. Got confused, mistaken, stuck in the matrix. Then my best friend says to me,
"Sammy boy, why you faded on the sofa? Let's blow this joint. Bring yourself out of the coma and tow this joint. And we'll jump into your car, put the pedal to the floor, bruv, don't disappoint."
Yeah, Ren is so good at making you like, he's so good at filling the role, like just falling into it. You can see this is that time he's making me annoyed, like just by acting like that. Solid job from Ren. And even Sam, like he looks like he's kind of hazed out. This is super cool. I like it. I don't think I'm gonna like the way that this goes, but I'm curious.
And we'll jump into your car, put the pedal to the floor, bruv, don't disappoint.
Bro, I'm not in the right mind frame. I've had several shots and I'm out my brain, and it's really not the right time to be driving. There's smoke in my eyelids and I just wanna chill here.
Ooh, there's smoke in my eyelids, because he's also smoking up, right? But then that's kind of like the visual of like maybe there's smoke in the room to him, because that's what he's seeing, right? His eyes, his vision is off. It's hazy because he's not in the right state of mind. He keeps saying that. And this is like, when you know you're at this point, sometimes if there's that one person that knows how to kind of push you in the right buttons, they can get you to do stupid things. And this is what I'm expecting to see here now from Ren. All right.
The right time to be driving. There's smoke in my eyelids and I just wanna chill here.
Don't be a pussy, don't beat around the bushy. I'm in the mood to boogie cause I'm on the buzz, you're woody. Man, get up off the sofa, stand up like a soldier. Keep that composure, tonight could be golden.
I'm on the buzz, you're Woody. Oh, that's such a dope line. As much as I don't like it, the just where it's coming from, because he's basically saying like, I'm on the buzz because he's feeling like energized from what he's been taking. He's kind of bouncing off the walls in a very different vibe from what Sam has. But Buzz Lightyear like is a character in Toy Story, and his kind of companion at the end of the movie is Woody. And so he's saying, I'm Buzz, you're Woody, because he wants him to be his partner in crime, essentially, although I mean, the toys never committed crimes, except for me. I guess like kidnapping toys was a crime. I don't know, we'll have to get like our political folks on that. But overall, that's what he's saying. He's like, I want you doing this stuff with me, right? Like, stand up, be my soldier, be my soldier at my side, be my left-hand man. Super cool vibe to this. But I'm gonna really dislike Ren, I feel, at the end of this. Ooh.
Keep that composure, tonight could be golden.
I like Sam's expression, like, bro, you're still going? Stop. And Red is just knocking it back. But this music, all that synth that came in, it's almost like that's the energy we're getting from Ren, right? And that's why now maybe he's winning Sam over, and that's why the music's starting to pick up a little bit too. Super cool. It almost sounded like an alarm in the back. I wonder if that's like, oh, alarm bells are going off in Sam's mind, but he's still not listening to them. That's kind of cool. Ooh, piano. The piano sounds discordant. You can really tell, like, they're trying to emphasize, like, how he's not in the right state of mind. There's all these crazy things happening. And I think the music's kind of meant to represent, like, what's happening in each person's experience. That's kind of cool.
Okay, man, I'm feeling kinda way, but gee, what's the plan? Pass me the keys and I'll grab the can. Keep your eyes on the rear and look out for the cops while I focus on the steering wheel.
Yo, man, guys, I cannot stress this enough. You are not good even when you think you're good. After you've had alcohol and weed and like just anything else you can think of, like recreational drugs, anything like that, like just don't do it. It's not worth it. It can cost a life. It can cost your life. It can cost someone else's life. It can cost a whole bunch of things, right? And even if you get away with it, if you get pulled over while you're driving, you're going to lose your license. So it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Okay? If you need to get somewhere, take an Uber, take a taxi, do something else. Don't drink, drive. Don't do drugs and drive. Cannot stress that enough. Okay. What's interesting though is you can see like the chaos is now, like we were saying, the music is kind of picking up, and it's almost like Sam's now also kind of getting into the chaos. And he does say, yeah, bro, I'm good. Just hand me the keys and just keep an eye out. Make sure no one sees me, right? So he clearly knows this is not right and he shouldn't be doing this, but now he's kind of getting caught up in the tsunami that is Ren's energy coming in here. Oh, man.
Keep your eyes on the rear and look out for the cops while I focus on the steering wheel.
Fuck the police coming straight out the underground. We run around town in this whip like a thundercloud. Proud, yes, my brother, you're Michael Schumacher. Stop driving like a bitch and stop burning.
Okay, hang on. I missed what he said there. I need to pull up the lyrics. Give me 1 second. Back with part 2, now with lyrics. So he does say, ultimately, like, we're going to drive around with this whip like a thundercloud. We're going to be making some noise. We're going to be, like, you know, bringing the storm, essentially, with that kind of vibe that they're coming with. But he also says, you're Michael Schumacher. And Michael Schumacher, I believe, is like a race car driver, which is why he ultimately says, like, start burning some rubber because you should be killing this. You're Michael Schumacher. You got this. You don't need any help. You can drive through anything. And this is what he's kind of getting into his head, like psyching him up and hyping him up. And that's, you can see Sam is like absorbing that energy and feeling like he can do it now. Woo! Okay. Okay.
And some rubber.
Alright, fuck it. You wanna see me drive?
Yep.
There it is.
Clock the dial. Watch how it climbs. Pass me the.
Ooh, clock the dial, watch how it climbs, because it's like the dial is going to keep going up and it's climbing, but also like time is climbing. So clock the dial, I like that, because it's like when you see like a race car, right, you have to clock the speed of it usually, and that's what he's saying. Watch, clock the dial. Oh, that's super tight. I like that lyric. I'll go back a second.
You wanna see me drive?
Yep.
Clock the dial. Watch how it climbs. Pass me the beer. Pass me that spliff.
No.
I'm about to get down on some Hamilton shit.
There's that boy.
Some Hamilton shit. I don't think I even know what that means, although it reminds me of Arthur Hamilton, which, by the way, I saw that musical recently. Fantastic musical. Highly recommend. Even if you watch the Disney Plus version, so good. We might do breakdowns of that later. I love it so much. Raise a glass to freedom.
That I know, the boy that I love, fuck a big.
Oh, the one thing I wanted to mention, sorry, I forgot. I completely got lost because of Hamilton. He's saying, pass me the beer, pass me the split, because now he's like, yeah, this is the energy I want, right? Now he's getting the whole, he kind of flipped from that lethargic to joining with Ren on that energy vibe. And he clocked his own dial in that sense, right? Now he's the one who's kind of going up, 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 up in terms of the way that he's feeling, and he's letting that kind of carry over to the way that he's driving.
Shall we climb?
Even the shots, like we're seeing kind of the speedometer, we're seeing the car, we're seeing all these different angles. It's kind of the chaos of what's happening internally too, because there's all these mixes of chemicals, mixes of emotions, mixes of thoughts, like just happening in Ren and Sam's mind, I'm assuming. But I think we're kind of focused on Sam in this one.
Pass me the beer, pass me that spliff. I'm about to get down on some Hamilton shit.
There's that boy that I know, the boy that I love, fuck a big. Here's a bottle of tequila, my brother knew when push came to shove. She wouldn't let me down. Now it's GTA 5 up in Brighton town.
GTA 5 up in Brighton town. Brighton, I think, is where they're from. And so he's saying GTA 5, which is like the game where like you basically go out in the game and you can like steal cars, you can drive crazy, you can like fight cops, you can do so many different things, right? And the whole thing is kind of about like gangs and doing crazy shit. And that's exactly what they're doing. And that's exactly what Ren is recommending here. Like, let's go out, let's go do all this crazy stuff. Yeah, take this tequila, take this beer, take whatever you want. I knew you'd do it, man. I knew you'd be with me. And you see, that's the trick, is they trick you into thinking that if you're not with them, you're against them. But you can decide not to go out and still not be against your friends. You know what I mean? Like, it's not your responsibility to have to go with them wherever they want to go. I'm very avid about this. Please don't do this kind of stuff. Okay. Let's go back 1 second and we'll go.
She wouldn't let me down. Now it's GTA 5 up in Brighton town.
Not gonna pump the brakes.
Dude, he's just like knocking them all back. Holy smokes. There's like, he's had like 5 like hard alcohol drinks just in the car, and if he's sharing with Sam, they've both been doing it. Also like the weed air freshener, I wonder if that smells like marijuana too. That's hilarious. Oh man,
let me down. Now it's GTA 5 up in Brighton town.
Not gonna pump the brakes till the gas explodes. Pull a handbrake turn while I smoke my O's. Bruv, you were right, man, you always know. Wait, fuck, what the fuck is that in the road?
Yo, I literally, that's exactly what I was saying, man. See, this is, you don't drink and drive, you don't do drugs and drive because you are not in the right mind. And you hear that, wait, what's that in the road? Because you're not in the right faculties, right? Something that's interesting too is, look at the camera angle now. Now we're looking not from their perspective in front, which we've gotten a couple shots of. Now we're looking at them, looking backwards, which also is where his focus is, right? Because he's not focused on what's ahead. Now that he's focused on what's ahead, now we might get a shot of kind of the camera switching. But since he was even like, oh man, what was that in front? You could tell he wasn't paying attention to what's in front of him. He might have also been looking behind him for the cops, which is what he told Ren to do earlier. Oh man, and Ren's not even looking. Look at Ren. Ren's just looking down at this phone. Oh my god. And the whole time, he's, even through this whole thing, Sam's still been saying, yeah, pass me weed, let me smoke some O's. Oh my god, this, oh, jeez.
Now it's GTA 5 up in Brighton town.
Not gonna pump the brakes till the gas explodes. Pull a handbrake turn while I smoke my O's. Bruv.
Oh, but smoke your O's like do donuts, which is why he's pulling the handbrake too. Oh man, this is crazy. Oh.
You were right, man, you always know. Wait, fuck, what the fuck is that in the road?
Just don't do it, man. Just don't do it. Oh, the music falls out and all we get is a heartbeat because we heard it. We've crashed, right? We know we've crashed, but all we hear is a heartbeat. Oh my god. I wonder if one of them is dead. I hope not. Oh, and then we're back to the lullaby because consciously we're just waking up, right? We crashed. We're kind of in a haze again, which is what we were at the start. But now it's not a haze because of drugs. I mean, they're probably combined. Now it's a haze because you've hit something and everything kind of comes to a standstill. Anyone who's been in an accident knows, like, as soon as you get hit, it's kind of like you don't even realize what's happening. You're out of it, right? Like, I was driving with a friend once, and we ended up getting hit. And we actually did like 3 turns, but I didn't even register the turns at the time. Like, I didn't realize we had spun. It was probably more like 1 full turn, but even in my head, I think it was like 3 turns at the end. But it was like we had spun, and I didn't realize, because when you get hit, your body's in like this crazy mode where everything is getting signaled off, and you're either in like this, like as soon as the it starts to kind of be coming down, where once you kind of slow down, your car kind of comes to a stop. Your body now is like trying to relax a little bit because the things are over, right? It's the fight or fight response, and then kind of what happens after, which is parasympathetic response, which is now your body's on the come down. But on the come down, your body's a little bit hazy, right? Your mind's not completely there, and he probably got unconscious from the hit, and so now he's waking up, and so we're hearing that lullaby music again because it was like he was sleeping, but also because it was like he was in that haze. Oh, that's such a clever production choice. Is Ren gone? I think Ren's gone, and they hit a light post. Jesus, man. I had the actual. Oh, maybe they hit something else too, because this has come falling off. Unless that was already broken. Actually, there's some duct tape there, so it's probably already broken.
Where am I? What is this?
See?
Blood on my brow, trembling wrist. Where's my friend? Where's he gone? I think I crashed. What went wrong?
Oh, what went wrong? Oh, that was such a nice vocal there. But yeah, this is exactly what I was saying at the start too. Like, when you have that friend, like they're feeling jazzed up, and then they try to get you into it, and then you make a stupid choice, and then something bad happens, and that person's like the first one to leave every damn time. And that's what happened here, right? Ren psyched him up, got him hyped, got him like ready to go, and then was like, once they ended up crashing, he just left. Clearly he left because there's no blood on the windshield, there's no hole in the windshield, so he didn't go flying out. He literally left his friend there after the crash. That's insane and very disappointing, Ren. I don't appreciate that, but that's exactly what's going to happen in that situation. And most of it is because Ren's character is probably also very afraid of what's going to happen, right? Because they were drunk driving. They were doing drugs and driving. And he doesn't want to deal with the law. So even though the whole time he's been saying, soldiers, stand up, do this stuff with me, we're together forever, basically, at the end of the day, he left him. Oh, that's brutal. That's so brutal. Oh, and then the last shot is a shot of the ground again. Oh no, he was dead. Oh, okay, I take back that last part, but damn, I guess Ren ended up dying. But how do you end up back there? How do you end up flying it? Maybe through the window? I don't know. But that's brutal, right? And then this is it. Like, you do stupid. What's the saying? Like, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, right? If you're not in the right mind, don't do this kind of stuff because people can die, literally. And that's what we just saw at the end there. What a cool way to kind of like recommend safe driving without making it seem like you're too overly active about safe driving. Kind of the way I've been like putting in these spots of like, don't drink and drive. They're not really in your face too much about it until the very end where you're like, oh man. And you even feel that energy the whole way through the song where you're like, yeah, this is getting me hyped. I like the vibe to this. And it's almost you're like you getting caught up in their emotions and their experience. And then at the end, when you're hit with that last shot of the arm, all of it comes crashing down. Your energy, your dopamine, everything is coming crashing down because you're like, oh man, this took a nasty turn, right? Like now one of them could be dead. We don't know if he's dead for sure. He could be unconscious too, just like Sam was. But I mean, if he's outside the car, chances are it wasn't a fun flight. You know what I mean? This is the challenge of people who think that they can drink, drive, do drugs, drive, whatever it might be. You can't. You don't have the right faculties. You think you do because you're psyching yourself up, but that's also like the whatever you've taken talking, right? Oh man, this was a cool one. Oh, we gotta check out part 2. I can't right now, but we will definitely check it out probably sometime this weekend. If not, I'll try to get it done by like Monday. We'll see what happens. Things are a little bit hectic again, but it is what it is. I hope you all enjoyed. I always love watching these with you guys. You guys are fantastic. Love the community. And I am working on the getting to know kind of me video, like the one where people where I asked you guys to ask me questions and you guys gave me awesome questions. So I am working on that. It will be out soon. But look forward to that. I love you guys. If I hope that your week is better than your day, your month is better than your week, and your year is better than your month. And until next time, take care. Love you.